Lots of cheese and lots of cheese and some sour cream. Hello, everybody. So, how are you doing today? I'm doing well. It is the week before Halloween. If you're keeping up the timeline, this video is going to be in November at some point. But either way, I decided to go veering a little off my normal path today, and we are going to be doing, and well, I already did, but I'm going to talk about what I did today, which is I recorded an a cappella version of what is called the Taco Bell canon. It is kind of I don't know if it's from a Taco Bell commercial or whatever. The group that I'm in, the mixed choir, they want to use this as a song to have some fun with. The only version that we had was a version that is just piano. And so it makes it hard to learn what you're supposed to be singing at that. So what I did was I said, okay, well, I will sit down when I have some time and I will make an actual learning track, is what it's called. Learning track is the song being sung the way it's supposed to be sung. Now, supposed to be sung, I'm going to put that in quotes because I can't sing tenor very well. My voice is not designed to go that high. But either way, I did the best I could with what I got. So we're going to talk about that today, what I did to make this happen. So first off, what I did was, first thing I did was I took the song, and as I always do, I transcribed it. I transcribed it using MuseScore. Why MuseScore? Because I like MuseScore. It's inexpensive. I think I pay a $50 subscription for the year. I don't think you have to pay a subscription. I do, because I do like to be able to use the cloud feature and put things on there, and then I can pull it up in my phone or in my tablet or whatever, wherever I'm at. This is not sponsored by them or anything. I'm just telling you why I like it, and it helps. And let me just show you over here. So I have it sitting here, the Arturia, this keyboard. I use this to punch it in, so I'm playing it as I'm punching it in. So what I did was I punched it in, and then the bass is guacamole, 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 guacamole. And so that's how the song goes. It's Taco Bell canon, just done with words to make it fun. Now, if you notice, it has this weird beginning part here where it's got I have it just going on an A because it's written in A, key of A. So it's ah, 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 ah. I did that because I wanted to have an idea to know when I'm supposed to start singing guacamole. Now, the nice thing about using this is when you do an export, which is what I did, because I exported it so I could import it onto my DP32. And if you go to export over here, you see it'll give you the main score, and then you can pick what else you want to do. Now, it says tenor, tenor 2, baritone, and baritone 2, but truthfully, it's tenor lead, baritone, bass. It's just that's what it wrote it as. And then you could select how you want. So do you want it to go as a wave audio? Like, do you want a wave, an MP3? I did a wave, and then export it. I didn't realize, I guess it's because when I exported the wave file, so it uses the sounds, but because I had the metronome on up here, it included the metronome. So this is what I got when I did it. See, the problem we were having with it was, I'll just show you. So here. I don't know why it gets quiet all of a sudden. I have no idea why this is louder than this. But either way, that's what happened. So the problem we were having was that because the basses were singing guacamole, but they were doing it like it was in quarter time. So it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's guacamole, like that, not guacamole. And then so because it's supposed to go gua fajita, ca fajita, mo fajita, fajita. So as you can see on the second line here. So that was the problem. So trying to get them to work that timing out was hard. And of course, yeah, like, because if you listen to it on piano, it just, like, even on here, like here, I'll start it right here. You know, it just, there you can still hear it. Okay, so then you add in the baritone, which is taco salad, taco salad, taco salad, taco salad, taco salad, taco. Okay, so we'll add that here. So we'll just start it on this one. So it's getting muddled. It's getting hard to hear. So you're getting hard to hear. Now you have the tenors coming with lots of cheese and some sour cream, lettuce, salsa. Don't forget the refried beans, and that's that line. So now, if you watch the reel, you'd know what I did here. But now, if you listen to it, okay. So that was hard. Now just so you know, when I exported it, so let's go back to score here, file. So when I exported it, I was able to export. So each one of these, so if I selected each one of these, what it would do is it would make a WAV file of just that part, which was great, because then I had to go into Audacity, change it slightly so that I could import it onto the DP32, because it didn't like the WAV file that it was given. So I went and I imported it, and so yeah, that's that. Now, if we go over here to my friend, the DP32, and I go and so I'll show you. So we'll look at the timeline for a second here. So as you can see, it has pretty much everything from 1 to 8 is taken up. So what I did was I took the files that it gave me. So we'll just start it from there, because I think that's yeah, okay. We'll start there because that's where it starts. So if I play that, and that's track 1. Now you're hearing echo because I have the effects on. I'm just going to turn that off for a second. So just turn that off for a second. So that's the lead. That's baritone. And that's the bass again. So that's what I had to do. So I did that so that I had each one on a track so I could listen to it, and then I would add my own in there. So now if I play mine, it's going to go back to this for a second. So mine is, so on the board, 1 is lead. No, 1 is tenor, lead, 2, 3, baritone, 4, bass. So if I start, now, here we go. Guacamole, guacamole, guacamole. Now we have the lead in, which will come guacamole, guacamole, fajita, 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 and then guacamole, baritone come in, fajita, fajita, taco salad, taco salad, taco salad, taco salad, taco salad, and then we have the lead, taco salad, taco salad. This was the hardest part. Taco salad, taco salad, taco salad, taco salad, salsa, don't forget the refried beans, and lots of cheese and some sour cream. The lettuce salsa, don't forget the refried beans, and lots of cheese and some. And that's what I did. And then to just make it sound better, go back to effects, turn this on. I added taco salad.
Guacamole,
I added reverb.
guacamole, 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 guacamole,
Fajita, fajita, fajita,
guacamole,
fajita,
taco salad, 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 salsa, don't forget the refried beans and lots of cheese, taco salad, taco salad, taco salad, salsa, don't forget the refried beans and lots of cheese.
And that's what you get. And then you get the end. Play the end. And there you go. That is what you call having fun. And I encourage that. I encourage everybody to sit down and do something outside your wheelhouse and just have some fun with it, because that's what this is all about. That's what music is all about, having fun. So, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Can I live in a tree? Can I go to sleep right now? Can I get anything for free? Bag of tea, climb a tree. Don't you know? Sucks to be me.